Hello, my name is Professor Earl Givens Jr. I work here at William Ellen White Library at Emporia State University, and in conjunction with your instructor, I'm here to teach you how to navigate music resources for your research. So, first thing I need to do is get to the library homepage. Library homepage, the easiest way to get there is library.emporia.edu. Okay, we are here. So now, from this page, you really need to decide what you're looking for, whether it's a journal or a database, or if you're not sure and you just need to do a general search. Let's just kind of start with a general search and see what happens from there. So, I'm just starting my research and I'm trying to think about what I want to do, and I just want to do something simple here. Teaching, we'll just say music, and I hit enter. Now before I hit enter, I want to highlight this screen here. When you're doing the discovery search, this is going to be more like a Google search. It's going to search just everything. So you're going to get kind of a hodgepodge of just about every resource we have in the library. It's a good starting place, but this should not be your end all. This is just to really narrow down your topic um, and move on from there. So let's go ahead and hit discover it. Okay, so we have journals like teaching music. If I move over to the left hand side of the page, I have what are called facets, and I can narrow this down to articles. But teaching music is a little too broad. I mean, that's just um, hitting the tip of the iceberg of what you need to do. We really need to narrow down our research and use other words that are not necessarily that common all the time when we're talking about instruction or teaching or anything like that. So instead of teaching music, at the top of the screen, which I'm not sure if you can see or not, but believe me, there's a search box there. At the top of the screen, you want to do something along the lines of instruction. Instead of teaching, we want to do instruction. That's a more academic term. And we will use instruction and music. Alright, so we look at our results and things still really aren't where we want them to be. I mean, we have general music today, but we're not finding anything. Even if we narrow this down to articles, it's just a little too broad. We got the Mozart effect. Music listening is not music instruction, so we have a little bit too much. So here's something that we can do to narrow it down. We can use Boolean search operators. So let's go back to our home page here. We're still going to stick with our term instruction. Now, to do a Boolean search operator, as you can see here, you have to capitalize the operator. Alright, so in all caps. So I'm going to do and like this, all caps. If I do it all lowercase, then it's going to look for the and in the title of the article or anything I find that I'm looking for. It's not going to include what I want it to include in the search. It's just looking at titles. Google does the same thing. So, except Google, well, Google has Boolean operators, but that's another day. Alright, so we do and here I'm going to do special education because I really want to narrow this down to something that I can use. Special education. Then I'm going to do and again, and music. Now let's see what we get. And I need an article. So I'm going to go to the left hand side and select article. Now here we go. Now this is stuff that I can start looking at to use for my research. And in the next video we're going to continue from here and move on into using the database or journal that the article is found in.